The final report analyzing Vancouver's event safety planning in light of April's Lapu-Lapu Day festival attack, which sought to understand how the darkest chapter in the city's history came to be written, has now been released.
There's not a single city on the planet that can eliminate all risk all the time. But what we can do is plan smarter, act faster, and build our public spaces with these learnings in mind.
The report, presented by officials from the city and the VPD, makes 8 recommendations for future changes, while also finding that everything was done correctly in the lead up to the tragedy, effectively calling it unpreventable.
While the findings released today confirm that appropriate steps were taken to plan and assess risk prior to the Lapu-Lapu Day block party, we must acknowledge the impact this mass casualty event continues to have on everyone's sense of safety and well-being.
The recommendations include creating clear guidelines for how and when to deploy measures meant to deter what the report refers to as hostile vehicle incidents, meaning more certainty on when barriers or police are necessary at events, as well as expanding safety support for event organizers and creating new guidelines on how government agencies and community partners should deal with mass casualty incidents. The report also calls on BC and the federal government to standardize event planning, while Mayor Ken Sim made his own request of the province to address mental health.
We are asking, we are begging for action from the province on this one. We have to get serious about this. We're going to be holding press conferences talking about, people getting hurt.
The report also calls on the city to make public spaces part of the solution, such as by adding bollards and heavy concrete planters where possible to act as passive barriers. The timeline to implement the new recommendations is still unclear. In the interim, Kaiji Adam Lowe, the suspect in the attack, will learn next week whether the courts believe he's fit to stand trial and face the 11 counts of second-degree murder he's been charged with. In Vancouver, Jack Rabb, City News.